Hey everyone, welcome to the next episode of Elmo's Clues. Hey guys, in the 12th episode of Elmo's Clues, you're gonna meet Geo from Team Umizoomi for the second time. Geo, look who's here. Hi guys, I can't wait to play Elmo's Clues for my fan William the YouTuber 2004. Yeah? You want to say something else to our viewers, including your own? Well, I have a favorite place where I like to learn. What is it? Okay. So I heard that Geo has a favorite place to learn, right? Right. So what's Geo's favorite place to learn? Now, great idea! We'll play Elmo's Clues to figure it out. I love it! We are gonna play Elmo's Clues because it's a really good game, yes. So remember, Elmo's paw print is on the clues. Elmo's Clues. Now how do we get rid of this paw print? I can get rid of the paw print for you. How will you do that? I'll sing super shapes with my powerful hands. Go for it. But even though you can use it to turn shapes into things. Okay. Super shapes! Wow, high five. Thanks. You know what we need for Elmo's Clues? Our handy dandy notebook. Right. Hey, Psychical Door. Are you gonna give us a different same notebook that you gave us during Friendship Day? Yep, but with a different crayon. Okay. Thank you. You're welcome. To play Elmo's Clues, we gotta find a paw print. A paw print, right. That's our first clue. A clue and a clue. Put it in our notebook. Cause it's Elmo's Clues. Elmo's Clues. We're gonna find another paw print. That's the second clue. We put it in our notebook because it's whose clues? Elmo's Clues. We're gonna find the last paw print. That's the third clue. We put it in our notebook because it's Elmo's Clues. Elmo's Clues. You know what to do. Sit down in our thinking tray and think. Think. Because when we use our minds, take a step back at a time, we can do anything. That's right. That we wanna do. Now, when we find our first clue, I'm gonna show you what do we say besides words or letters that we count sometimes. Numbers. A clue, a clue. Where's the first clue? On the numbers. You're right, it is on those numbers. It must be our first clue. We need our handy dandy notebook. Notebook, right. So our first clue are numbers. We're not going to draw all of them, we'll draw a few, just in case. We'll draw a 2, an 8, and a 9. There, numbers. So our first clue are numbers. What do you think? We need to find 2 more clues to figure it out. Is it thinking time yet, William? Not yet, Geo. Why? Because I hadn't think with you before. Well, okay. Just take your time. Okay. Before we find our second clue, I'm going to show you how many letters on the alphabet that we say to make words. There are 26 of them. A clue, a clue. Where's the second clue? On letters. You're right, it is on those letters. We need to write in our handy dandy notebook. Notebook, right. We got letters, but we're not going to draw 26 of them, just to feel like we did with numbers. Let's draw a T. An F. And a Q. There, letters. So our first clue is numbers. Now, second clue is letters. What do you think? We need to find one more clue to figure it out. But I'm going to show you one more day because Gio wants to think with us for the first time. And he didn't get none of those episodes because he didn't appear in none of those episodes in the first 10 episodes. The last thing I'm going to show you is shapes. They are all over the place according to Team Sumi's songs. A clue! On no shapes. The shapes must be our last clue. We need our handy dandy notebook. Notebook, right. So we have shapes, just like from last time's episode where were the 3 clues when I got this notebook. So we'll draw a circle, a square, and a triangle. There, shapes. Hey, we found all 3 clues for the 12th time from Elmo. We're ready for our thinking chair. Thinking chair, let's go. Okay, Gio, your time has come. You're gonna think with me and Elmo. All right, woohoo! Now that we're in our thinking chair, let's think. We need to figure out what's Gio's favorite place to learn. And our clues are numbers, letters, and shapes. Well, maybe we can learn about numbers, letters, and shapes somewhere. Sounds familiar, but even though I passed that from 1st to 12th grade, but what is that place? Do you know? School! School? That's it! We learn numbers, letters, and shapes at school, like science, math, social studies, and more. We just figured out Elmo's clues! You sound down, figure it out, what Elmo's clues were all about. Wow, you know what? We're really smart. So have you been to school before? I sure have, but I'm in a program now, rather than school. Okay. Would you like to explore everything around schools? Yes, okay. But let's sing one more song first. Thanks for doing your part. You sure are smart, you know, to me and you. And Elmo too, we can do anything that we want to do. See you guys!